Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Humankind. Stockholm is back in our hands, or kind of. We're occupying it. We still have to take possession of it. But yeah, we're getting our territory back and we're taking this from them, which was the whole purpose of that damn war. But yeah, very frustrating overall. But remember, this is going to be a shorter episode. So yeah, I guess what we do with them, you have the two different fleets here, is just prepare for the conflict with them. There's really not much else to do. I mean, you can look, kind of roam around and look for troops and stuff that are crossing here. But yeah, other than that, there's not really a whole lot to do with them. Can't ravage any of their things. So Kyoto has gotten that market quarter. Excellent. So we'll probably get more market quarters. Yeah, I think we'll probably get another market quarter over here. Need lots and lots of money. Never can get enough. Ito has finished up the Research Institute. We're going to go and get, well, we'll get two more actually. We haven't even built one over here just yet. Looks like this would be a better location though, so we'll build it over here first. Yeah, I'll put it right there. So we'll be able to get two more Research Institutes in Ito. New Cairo has gotten the market quarter. All right, well, let's go ahead and get, I almost want to get another unit for this war against him again. Let's just see what they currently have here, but I think we might get another unit. So they'll have a lot of infantry, they have one cav unit, and one siege artillery. So let's go ahead and do another siege artillery then. I know that this is going to be, well, it's not that bad. I was going to say that I know this is going to take a long time to build. Could also do the Gatling elephants. I suppose that would make sense because they don't have an elephant yet, and everybody needs an elephant, I feel. Now that actually would take a while to do, but that's okay. Let's go and get that, guys. We'll get him an elephant. Because everybody needs a pet elephant. Alright, so we can't get the wonder yet, it seems. We're just short, but we'll better get it next turn. So that's what we'll do. And they're going to lose population every turn, more than likely.
Not merely provide additional answers,
so with that fame boost here, just turn this guy down. I'm sure there's a little bit of a echo there with him. My mic picking up. So with that fame boost here, that should put us in second place. Yep. There we go. So we are in second place now. Finally, took us long enough. Let's hope we can keep it. Let's try and keep it here. So getting this here would give us plus 25 science and the ability to get the uranium. However, I think we need the aluminum more. So you'd have to go into here to get that first. Just looking at other options, it's more influence. 1% money per naval trade route on all cities. And we could upgrade our ships. So something to consider to make our fleet even better. And we do have the resources to support that. So I think we might go ahead and get that one first, and then we'll come through here and get this one. Yeah, let's go and do the naval air strategy next, guys. Just looking at other options for us. I think that's the best one. Get some battleships going. Since we do kind of control the seas now. And we can now get that wonder. Let's do that before I forget. And we got the merchant star. All right, excellent. You know, actually, we'll take a look at that real quick. So the next one is 345,000. That's a lot of money we'll have to earn, but we're earning quite a bit of money. So that gave us another fame point. So that's part of the reason why we were able to take second place here. Is from getting that new star. So let's get this wonder. The Sydney Opera House. Just claim it just so we can build it. Doesn't mean we'll immediately build it. I think we have a few things we're working on. And then these guys, they are in our territory so that we can update them. Let's just skip our turn for now. Because there's other units we'd probably want to upgrade first. And then yeah, we're just kind of searching for units to attack. Since there's not really much else to do with these guys. Yeah, just keep on looking for something. Yeah, there's nobody out here. This guy here just did finish that siege up. And what we're going to do is now have them hit the high seas. But they need to be escorted by these ships over here. And so with that in mind, I mean, we'll probably be safe to go out there. But how's the best and quickest way to go over here? With the railroads, of course. So we'll come over this way. Yeah, let's get on the railroad and go all the way around here. And I guess this will let us see if there's any units in his territory. His former territory that was our former territory. Alright, and then we're going to move these guys. Actually, you know what? We don't really need them over here now. We won't face a rebellion here. So I suppose you can bring them back to what their original purpose was, which was to act as a, you know, the home defense unit. Yeah, I suppose that's what you do with them. So let's just go ahead and have... Could also destroy this city here just because it irritates me. We could get rid of it, but remember we want his points going down as quickly as possible. Looking at the war sport right now, we're losing 3 and we're at 56. He's losing 8 and he's at 49. So definitely going to win this war this time, guys. This time. Good God, that was not great. So we're going to come over here. And then this fleet here, again, the same thing that other fleet is doing, is just kind of searching for somebody to fight up along this sea zone here. And these guys are fully healed up, so now we'll want to get them in place for the attack on that city there, which we'd probably just attack with both units to try and reduce the number of casualties, overall casualties. And so let's just go ahead and get them set up. Like one down here and then one up there is what I'm thinking. Alright, so they'll get to moving over there. Alexandria has finished up the Research Institute. Could start on the Sydney Opera House. We're going to wait to that. Let's get some other stuff building here. I know that would be super useful to get, and we do want to get it. But where are we going to build it? Haven't decided yet. Could build it in Alexandria. I almost want to build it in Alexandria, like here in this lake area. You know what? I'm kind of thinking about building it right here. Alexandria doesn't have a wonder yet. It's one of our original cities. Constantinople has a wonder. Alexandria does not. I say they should get a wonder. And it has to be on coastal or lake water, and they have a lake right here. So I say let's build it right there, I think. Yeah, let's build it right there. I like it. You can also build it right there and you get a better look from it. I don't know. I don't know which way it looks better. You know, as far as the direction we're looking. I kind of like this one, honestly. I like that one too. We'll put it right here. So it'd be 92 turns without assistance. Obviously, quite a long time. But yeah, we're going to build it right there, and we'll get some assistance soon from other cities. Not Bangkok, though. Bangkok has other concerns. They're good on food. Is there any buildings they don't have yet that would help them constructing units faster? I think they already have all those. Okay. Thought it was worth checking. Could also get the Playhouse for more influence. Now, influence is not going to be as necessary soon, though, because the next thing we're using influence for is to finally get that damn Civic. They don't have all the trains yet. Okay, so we need to get these guys. So let's go ahead and finish up the train system by getting these over here. And probably should just build... See how we want to do this. Where is the train station here? It's right there. Okay, so probably just going to build it. And then you're going to have this one that goes through here. And then I don't know if this one has a train station yet. Couldn't possibly, because it's not attached yet. Okay, so you probably just build it up here somewhere, I think. Look up on the edges. That's probably the best way to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and end our turn. We do have a lot of money. Could be upgrading units, I suppose, but that's not really... Doesn't have to be done right away. What is Cairo currently working on? They're currently getting this rifle unit, which is no longer actually necessary. But we'll continue getting it, I suppose. Let them finish it. Yeah, might as well. Let them finish that up. I almost want to race the unit out, though, just so Cairo can work on other stuff. And we have all this money here. Yeah, let's do it. And so they can finally get this here done, that Research Institute. We need to get the science going faster, always faster, guys. We'll see if he has anything else to trade that we haven't taken advantage of, something new he might have gotten. He does have, of course, these goodies here. We could also, I guess we don't have the ability to trade everything, but I'd like to get an alliance with him. So let's get a non-aggression pact with him, especially because we're going to be going around his territory.
Here is a proposal to get your heart
And we're going to actually accept that. I know that's a lot of money.
Bad wine, but nevertheless.
Yeah, I think having a non-aggression pact with him would be really helpful. And then I'm going to see if he won't be willing to do an alliance next turn. I could have thrown the alliance off at him first and saved the money. But I actually would like to strengthen him some. I'm not worried about him catching up to us at this point. And we want him to help us against the Celts. I want him to do well against them. Continuing losing population there, of course. And having some cultural conversion issues. And then we have another grievance that we can demand from them. So let's do that.
Don't you understand that this is not a negotiation?
All right. And then they're making demands as well. Okay. Now we actually neighbor his territory now, so we could go to war with them and attack up that way. But I gotta think the priority has to be fighting them as soon as we have enough war support. Now, we're not going up very fast, though. We don't have any other grievances to make here. Yeah. I don't know if we might have to do another surprise war, guys. But again, we're gonna wait until we get units in place, upgraded, and healed up. Because you saw that some of those battles were a little bit challenging last time. Yeah, some of them were quite challenging. We did get another rifleman here. All right, excellent. As far as what we're going to do with him, you already have 8 units over here. We never did seize that outpost yet, nor have we seized this one here. So let's go ahead and have we'll have the rifleman come over here, or we can actually have him join this army here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, and those guys are here as well. They're coming over this way. I would love to have more units for attacking him, so let's get them coming over here as well. And then we can just have these guys come all the way over here. And just have them heal up. We don't want to send them until they're done healing anyways. Alright, so these guys skipping their turn. And just looking for something to attack here, but I don't think we're going to find anything. We do need to get a fleet in place over here. So we'll just do one more little skirt across here, seeing if there's anybody to attack. Oh, yeah, doesn't look like it. And so yeah, we'll need a fleet over here to help us. These guys are over here. And so they'll join up with them, but you know what? We could take... we'll just wait. Just have them skip their turn. So Kyoto has built that market quarter. I suppose we're going to have them... Let me see how much we're getting per market quarter. 30? Okay. I think we'll have them help with the Sydney Opera House. That's 38 turns now. Edo needs to get this last research institute. And looks like that's the best location there. Because, yeah, this territory doesn't have any... Okay. So really you could build it anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We just want to get it. And so yeah, we'll put it here. Why not? Constantinople, finish up that train station. So they are done with train stations over here in Constantinople. They have good on food. 28 for the research quarters. I think we should build the Sydney Opera House. We'll help with that. 22 turns to get that done. All right. Sitting at 9,927 gold here. We're only one city above the cap right now because of us losing Stockholm. So, you know, we gained one city but then lost one city. And I am still going to send that army over there, even though they might end up losing fairly quickly. I don't know if we're going to make it in time. We'll try. But yeah, I don't know that we're going to get there in time, guys. Which is a bummer because I wanted to completely wipe him out because he irritated me. We'll get our stuff back. We'll take that from him. So that's what's important. We did get that tech. Oh yeah, that's right. So we wanted to make sure that we upgraded our ships. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the next tech, which would be aeronautics. Though I did want to see what that unlocked for us here. Okay, power lines would be pretty useful once you get aluminum here. Because again, that's similar to that coal one. So a lot of food, money, science, and industry. But obviously we can't even use it until we get aerial warfare. So yeah, we're going to go aeronautics next. As far as how many more techs we need, I guess it's right up there in the corner. Quite a bit more But that's one strategy to go as well while we're trying to get fame here, is to start getting those ones that are easier.
Not now, not ever.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just make demands to try and increase war support faster
Will be done for you.
with them. I'd love to be able to do like a full like war with them, but I doubt we'll get there in time. How are these guys looking? Oh, they're not even building anything right now. And we're just losing population every turn, and we're not building anything. Why? Why is it not happening? Oh, because they're mutinous for right now. I see. So we're not even like... Yeah, we could have been building any of these. Oh, damn. I didn't realize that, guys. My bad. So this whole time, they weren't doing anything. Let's rush that out. Just try and fix the food situation a little bit. Yeah, I'll build this one as well. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were... Yeah, we got notifications about that, but I was assuming it was a different... I was assuming it was this city that we kept getting the events about. But yeah, clearly not. Alright, so this whole time we've been losing population here. Unnecessarily. Alright, so let's go and get these guys going into our own territory so that we can upgrade them. I guess we'll do that next turn. Same thing with these ships over here. We want to get those battleships. I don't know if we'll have the money to upgrade them. We'll see. And then with this army here, rather than doing what I was going to do, we're going to take one of these dragoon units and move them out. Take the rest of the army here, have them merge there. That'll be our defense army. Maybe. There we go. And then the dragoons are going to come over here to set up an outpost. I don't remember where I was going to set it up, but we'll just move them over there for now. Because once we get that civic, then we'll be able to do all that with money. So these guys are originally stationed here. We'll upgrade them last. These guys are now healed. Excellent. Exactly what we're waiting on. So bring them over this way. And we will be ready soon, guys. Just going to upgrade units now. Do have several units that can upgrade here. I think the one that absolutely has to be upgraded is this guy. We can wait to do the line infantry if we don't have the money, which I assume we won't. Due to the battleships. I got the Research Institute over here. Excellent. There's so many things to get in Cairo because I've been working on wonders for a while. I really feel like we're going to have to focus on getting some of those things built. Like the 10% money. That's a huge chunk of money there for us. They're absolutely good on food. Yeah, they're doing fantastic on food. Also, we haven't finished with the train stations over in some of these areas over here on the coast if we wanted those, so we could, you know, easily expand, easily send troops over there. But yeah, I think the research institutes are probably the priority right now because they can get so many. Oh, no, wait a minute. The priority should be this bank. Let's get the bank first because that's a good chunk of money. As you can see, we just don't have enough money. It's like we never have enough money. And then as far as what to get here, you can start modernizing your fleet. You can get some torpedo boats here. We don't have any of those yet. Just gonna go ahead and throw out one of those. Could also get the battleships, so we will be upgrading the battleships. Let's get a torpedo boat because I don't have any of those. Now those cannot bombard. Yeah, those can't bombard. Maybe we don't want to do that. It does take a long time to build these battleships, so 6 turns total. But yeah, we'll do it. Let's go get another battleship, guys. Or a battleship. We don't have any battleships yet. We will soon, though. Let's go enter turn. 23 turns left, guys. That is it. We are almost ready to go to war with them. I feel like it's worth it getting a more modern military, though. And I'm going to refuse that. And then the Aztecs are merchants. Okay. So back to building this, which you can't do because of the low stability. I need to probably queue up a few things, I think, regarding food. All of it's going to be food. Since obviously that's what we're short on. Until we get the stability above 30%, which we'll actually have done soon. Actually, it'll be good on stability next turn, so we should be able to get that district. Yeah. I don't see why. Oops, wait a minute. Yeah, the farmer's quarter is what we want to get next turn. I removed the wrong thing from there, but that's fine. All right, so these guys are over here, so we want to go and get the battleship. 7,400, incredibly expensive. In fact, we might want to get this one first. And we wouldn't have money to get any other ones. So let's go and send these guys over here. And then these guys are ready. Yeah, they are ready to go. But let's see if they'll ever make it there. 10 turns. So looking at 11. You can't even attack from there, but we could get open borders with him. In fact, open borders might even be quicker rather than going by sea. Let me just see if we were to like try and send. I mean, you can't really tell. It's a lot of turns essentially, guys, to get over there. I don't think we have enough time.
It's always
because he's gonna lose here in 3 turns, so there's no way. Yeah, there's no way we're getting over there in time. Damn. All right. Well, I really wanted to do it, but clearly it's not going to work, guys. Yeah, that's not going to work out. We can send another army to attack him with, though, and we will need to do that. We have one here. We'll probably want to get this up to a full 8, but we can just build them over here, I think. We have 2 going into here. Another army might be necessary in the New World, is what I'm thinking. And this could be the start of that army. It's a decent army to begin with here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get these guys moving to go to the New World, which I think the quickest way to get over there is through here. So have them go over there. That's going to be 2 turns. 2 turns to get all the way across that territory. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're also building this battleship over here. What we could do is just stop that for a second and build a unit real quick. I say real quick, but what do they need? They could use another a dragoon unit. The dragoons are starting to become really weak, so you probably want to get that solely for that reason. It's good to do elephants instead, but they take forever to build. Yeah, the dragoons have become the weakest of our units, so probably don't want to get any more dragoons. Rifles only take 4 turns. They're pretty powerful. We could also do another one of these siege artillery, though. And I suppose that's what you'd want to do. And so what we'll do is we'll set up a siege artillery to build here after that one, and then we'll just take units from this army for whatever we want these guys to have. And so if we want them to have, say, 1 infantry, which we'll just go and update this guy finally. So if we want them to have 1 infantry and 1 siege artillery, that's how we'll do it. And then we can just add the units over to here later. All right, so these guys here obviously also need to modernize. Are we ready to attack? Oh, we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have the money for modernizing all these units just yet. Who all has to be modernized? I feel like these guys do. You can wait to do the rest of the fleet because we're just not going to have the money right now. These guys are just going to station here. So maybe 1 more turn before we declare war, just to try and modernize maybe these samurai or something, which are pretty. You know what? You got to get the mortars modernized. So maybe just the mortars? I don't know. Again, you can always you can forever sit around and talk about what you're gonna wait for. Never actually do anything. Never declare war. If we want to get these, have any chance of winning this game, then we've got to get these wars started. So far the strategy is working though. He only has 10 stars, so he hasn't gotten that much due to these wars. And us taking his territory. And so now we're only, it's still a lot. But we're only it's like 1,400 behind. Remember, we were behind by like 3,000 points, 3,000 something points. So again, it doesn't seem like, oh, there's that. You might have noticed this here. This is the artillery strike, by the way. Choose an enemy army or district within range to bombard with an artillery fire, damaging and perhaps destroying it. This will consume the unit's movement points. So you can bombard cities before you attack and stuff, or bombard units, with having that artillery. Pretty cool. Been talking so much today between doing these 2 videos and then the lecture today and our homeschooling. I'm starting to lose my voice, coughing a lot. So we got the research institute finished here, and that was the last of the research institutes. So let's go ahead and get this finished. Let's try and get it done as soon as possible. It's such a huge bonus, guys. Plus you get the fame. And it's going to take 14 turns, and I mean, there's only 23 turns left. So if we want to have that as a benefit, then we got to get it done. Got that research finished. Excellent. Let's just go and get next tech selected, since we know we're going for the aerial warfare to get the aluminum. Gonna open up the different things we can build as well. We're going to renounce that. Don't want any problems with him. In fact, we're going to try and create an alliance with him if possible. Okay, so these two cities have grown in population, close to a war victory there against the Aztecs. Looks like it'll actually be 3 more turns. Okay, I think I said 4 before, but I was wrong. So we will be able to attack this turn, I believe. I think we should have enough money just to get the basics here, just to get, like, you need to get these guys updated. Maybe get one of the samurai. We don't have enough to get 2 battleships, unfortunately, but that's okay. He doesn't have battleships. We've seen that. So just get one of these guys updated. And then attack him. Well, let's go ahead and get all the other units doing stuff. Where is this guy? Oh, it's these guys here. They just happen to get there now. So where are those 2 units that we sent over here? Okay, so we just gotta wait till they get over there. Just taking a while. Again, they don't actually ride on a train. That'd be really cool if they rode on a train, right? And they rode on a train and then they actually moved quickly. That'd be cool too. Sometimes they do. A lot of times they move like super slow. Alright, so these guys here, not as updated as I would like, but you know, they'll be, I think, suitable for taking that out. And we could always just wait to attack with them if necessary. So we don't want to do anything with them just yet, or these fleets here. Yeah, all this is going to be with the war. All we want to do is go and get our cities doing something. So we've got the bank. That's a lot more money. Could go ahead and help build that Sydney Opera House. But we could also do the aerodrome instead. That allows us to get our first planes constructed. So that would be an option. But the research institutes, man, you get so much for here. I think that's really what they should be working on, just because nowhere else gets this much science for this district. So I really feel like that's what they have to get. It's just worth so much. Where's the best location they're saying? I'm not seeing it. It must be somewhere like, oh, it's up here. That's why. So yeah, we'll put it up here. Yeah, you're getting a massive bonus here. Yeah, I'll put it right there. And then, yeah, we're trying to do the cities. So we've got the fishery. They're still losing stupid amounts of food here. They still can't get anything because they're still mutinous here. Huh. It's not below 30% though. Alright, I'm not entirely sure why that is. So I guess we can go and start working on the 10% food here. Yeah. Until we're able to get something there, but I just hate it because I'm not going to look at it again. And we should be getting a farmer's quarter. I think that'd be worth more. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how much they're actually earning there. So these guys will be attacking up over this way, so let's go and start the war with them. We're sitting at 50 war support. It's not going any higher because we're at the equilibrium, and we do have to do that surprise war. So let's go and get it started here, guys. He does have allies. They'll likely condemn us for this. Though I wanted to get this alliance started, if possible, before we do that.
Here is a proposal to get your heart racing.
And
maybe? No?
They will accept for a stupid amount of money.
Really? Surprising. I will watch more closely.
15,000, which we don't have right now. That's kind of a bummer. We'd have it in 3 turns. Alright, well. We'll just have to refuse it for now. It's clearly not going to work. So, kind of a shame that he wants so much money. But let's go and do the surprise war here, guys. What was that icon about? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the surprise war.
No negotiations.
And attack him again. And we'll just see what grievances. These are probably about the alliances. We'll just keep on doing these.
This is not a friendly report.
The demanding of the grievances with anybody who, oops. With anybody who already have a grievances with, I think that was one we just did, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, must have looked at the wrong one here. I know there's somebody else that had a grievance that we weren't able to do. Alright, make that demand.
Your diplomatic idiocies, or you will be undone.
Okay. Yeah, I thought there was one more. Apparently not. He has one more alliance. Is it Poland?
A delight to see you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just kind of clicked through that. Just make our demands there with them. Alright, so we are now able to attack, and like we could go ahead and do the, you'll see the damage you do here when you do the artillery strike. It shows you exactly how much damage you're going to do to all those districts. So yeah, you can do a lot of damage. But I don't know why we would do this. You'd probably just take his stuff from him. I know we're going to have the influence problems, but we could probably eat another city, guys. So I almost want to go ahead and take that from him, though there's really not anything attached to that. Yeah, I guess there's that as well. Maybe we'll just destroy it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why we'd do any of this. Honestly, we're just going to do the attack on them. I think it's the best way to do it. So let's go and move these guys into place so that they'll be able to help us. He might have some ships over here. We can't even see. We could very well have some ships over here. And we're going to bring both of these fleets if they can. Looks like... Yeah, I don't think... they should be in the area. And then we'll see where that area looks. It wouldn't pull in... Okay, it wouldn't pull those guys in. So we want to move them a little bit closer. Don't need them, of course. But we just want this to go as quickly as possible. Alright, so have them come over that way. And then we'll attack over from this direction here. It's a better attack location what the other one is. So we have like a stupid amount of attack against them. So it should be a fairly easy battle here, guys. If you look at just what they have, it's 8 drafty units, no reinforcements. It's a nice, easy battle with all the the amount of troops we have. It's not going to be a difficult fight here. So let's go ahead and do an assault. Manual battle. We still want to do a manual battle. They do have enough that we could lose units if the AI is in control. It's a possibility anyways. And just figure out where we want to get them set up. Because, like, yeah, you don't want them attacking your siege artillery. Now, they'll probably all be dead, I assume, before they even get a turn. That'd be the expectation. I don't know that for sure, but yeah, you would think they'd all be dead. I'm not even worried about being on walls, because it shouldn't be an issue, guys. I mean, I would put this guy here if I was to put him anywhere. Suppose you could put another unit there, because I don't think he'll be able to fire, so just put him right over here, I suppose. Alright, so that looks good. Let's go end deployment, and we'll pull in any units afterwards. We'll see if we have to or not. Well, I guess the ships, I mean, they lose the points anyway, so you might as well pull them all in. So you can make sure that you can hit units. And they should be able to kill them in one hit, especially the battleship, which we haven't looked at that yet. So there's our battleships. And yeah, these guys here alone will likely be able to do a lot of damage. So what you might not want to do is not fire with anybody who doesn't have who doesn't have any experience to get, and just kind of consider this as far as like experience goes. Like this elephant, he can use more experience.
Let them have it.
And like maybe not use the artillery and stuff, or any of these. I guess all these guys have a lot of experience, don't they? Yeah, everybody's 3 stars here, so might not want to use them. But then over here, same deal. Just pull in the units that don't have the 3 stars and get them firing. Let's try and get them 3 stars. As it will be necessary in this war, I think, to get as much experience as possible. You can see that he continues to modernize. We're just getting the main units here. These guys here, yeah, you might want to like have this guy get some experience. Some of these new units that we have. Elephant, he could get another star. Again, ridiculously easy battle here, guys. That's what we want. We want ridiculously easy battles so that we can win. Finish this up as quickly as possible. I don't think he'll be able to fire on him from anywhere. Oh, the walls are destroyed. I was like, how did he go through the wall? There's no wall. So I think that's it. Unless there's some units over here. Nope, that's it. Okay, so just like that, we've already increased the war support by 18. And he's already losing war support. So I don't know how long this war is going to last if we don't start ransacking his stuff, essentially. So we might need to go into his territory and do that. Of course, everybody's out of movement points now. Except for these guys down here. So I was going to modernize them. I don't think it's going to be a problem, though. I don't think so, anyway. But we don't have a single infantry unit. Let's just wait. We'll give him a little bit of time here. We got time, guys. So let's go ahead and end. I mean, we don't have time. We absolutely don't have time. Let's go and end the turn. The Zulu entered the industrial area, decided to keep their traditions. Remember, that's our wannabe ally, the one we want to ally with. She's moving in through our outposts here. Hopefully she doesn't attack us. She always could, because those are outposts. I think we might be able to get that civic finally. Yeah. We have enough points now. So we have to get that. And yeah, Stockholm just continues losing population here, and we have rebellions that we have to fight of our own troops. I mean, like riflemen, powerful armies here. This is just ridiculous, guys. It's just such an issue this guy has caused us, man. It's ridiculous, the issues that we have because of this. So we have to come up over this way to fight him. Yeah, it's just so frustrating that this happened. It just shouldn't have. That's what I find the most irritating. Yeah. Although I should charge him since he requires that I pay him for everything. He's the one benefiting most from this. I should be charging him. Costs us 1440 influence. We're not going to do that right now. We'll have to wait. Because we need the influence for the civic. Although we don't actually have the money to do that right now. So what we could do is, add some stuff here. Did we... I don't think we have the ability to get that yet. No, we don't have the ability to get that. Let me see if there's any outposts that have resources that we need. That we could use influence for. I'm not seeing it. Looks like we already have that there. What about over here? The aluminum, we don't have aerial warfare yet. So we have to wait to get that. Might just wait on that. Could at least just create the outpost here. How much is that going to be? It's expensive. Yeah, that's really expensive. I think we'll wait. Yeah, we won't spend any just yet. So I'm assuming we're still wanting to send these guys over to their territory. We don't have an escort, though, so that's something to consider. You probably want to escort. So I think we might just wait. I don't want to lose like a very powerful army like this. Because we didn't escort them. I was being too quick. So over here, where's that army? Here they are. There they are. So let's go ahead and get these guys modernized. We're only able to do one, unfortunately. Well, these are the 3 stars, so that's fine. And I think that's all we're going to do. I feel like this is enough. You could wait another turn, make an argument to wait another turn. I think we'll be okay, though. You would think, anyways. And if worse comes to worse, we can, well, we can't retreat as long as we have the samurai, huh? We can at least look to see what this battle would be. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, I don't know if they have any ships or anything else. Yeah, this isn't bad. Though the problem here is that we don't have very much territory. Not enough to even deploy all of our units. Here you're getting 5. Here you're getting 5. There you're only getting 3, so that's the worst one. I guess here you're in the high ground. So you probably want to do this one. You don't really want them deploying back there anyways. So we'll do it this way. That will bring in this unit here, though, so that'll give us another unit, I suppose. You can pull in as a reinforcement. They are going to attack us, of course, that makes sense. So we'll do the manual battle, and we actually got... Yeah, more units got pulled in. So we did get a bigger battlefield, which apparently that's what that is about, guys. Why we're getting bigger battlefields is because it doesn't consider all the units that are going to get pulled in. And the battlefield is based on how many units are involved, as well as like your technology and stuff. So what happens is the battlefield increases in size because more units are added as reinforcements. I thought that was considered, but apparently it's not. So they did bring in 3 more really weak, old units. So not too worried about that. And then we'll be able to bring our own unit in here. So we actually have increased ground here now. Let's see how we want to set these guys up. Not the way they currently have it. This guy, you probably put him behind somewhere. I know that he'll do all right against these guys, but yeah, this is probably not, he's not the best unit to fight anymore at this point. So probably should put these guys up on the front. Have him somewhere in the middle where he's safe, like right there. And then bring in... I mean, they're going to be attacking from higher ground no matter what. So what you probably want to do is put your best unit over here. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. And then bring this guy over here. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, this will work. So let's go and end our deployment. And then they will attack us first. We probably won't even get a chance to deploy this guy. Although maybe, because these guys coming in might be. Alright, so they're charging with the knights. We're in the modern age. He's over here, still got knights. Can you just imagine this? Now, given these are line infantry, so that's not that far away, just a few hundred years apart, I suppose. A couple, or, you know, several hundred years apart. Not as bad as, like, you compare him to, like, the infantry unit that we got over here, the rifle unit that we have. That's quite a bit further apart. I mean, you can see as long as they keep on attacking this unit here, I mean, there's always a chance that they could kill him. They have enough units. Yeah, they're continuing to do a little bit of damage here and there, but now they're going to split it up and thus ruin their chance of, well, they can, I think they will kill that unit, actually. Yeah, it looks like they might take out one of our line infantry, but still, it's worth it. But it does allow them to attack the artillery, the siege artillery, so that's a negative. Although, yeah, they barely did any damage against him. So now it's just the one, or the couple units here, I think. Let's just take a look, see what they got left. They have one drafty unit here. Okay, so we have no idea where those guys are at. So that's what the problem here is. So let's have this guy come up around here, I suppose. There he is. Just shoot at him there, and then shoot at him with the artillery. Should be a nice, easy... There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so nice easy victory here. We did, well, I said nice easy victory, but we lost a unit. So I guess there's that. We did lose one unit, despite how far behind they were. But yeah, we did get a win there. That's what's important. And we took that from him. And thus we got control of all this again, since he reattached all these. So all this is back into our hands. And so now we have to march to take that city. That'd be the next place they would need to go. Might want to strengthen them just a little bit before we do that, though. Maybe with the elephants. Alright. So don't have enough money to update any of these right now. We need to start destroying his districts if we want to have any hope of keeping him in the war. So I suppose you'd want to... Let's see how we want to do this, actually. How long until he's out? Pretty soon. Very, very soon. So that's not good. So we probably... Man, we probably don't want to attack this city just yet, because then that's over. What's all attached to this? I mean, you could just keep on doing short wars, taking stuff from him, but then he still wins. He still's got the... He got another star, by the way. So yeah, he's still far ahead of us here. Yeah, again, I feel like this is probably fairly unlikely that we're gonna not lose here. Is this his territory? No, but it's an outpost, so we can't go in that territory. So I have this guy go up over into this territory here. Well, this guy goes through here. Guess that's the quickest route, so I won't go that way. They could start ransacking harbors, I suppose. Though if we take that, you want to have that. You want to have the harbors. Harbors are helpful when you take those new cities with a huge population, because it gives you the necessary food. But you got to destroy districts at the same time, so... Well, this guy doesn't have any movement points. All right, so that is actually going to be the end of today's episode. We'll get this war done here next. Nope, there'll be 2 more turns. So 2 more turns, and then we'll be done with the war with him. We'll be able to take this city back, Stockholm back, and then be able to take his one city over here as well, which will likely destroy. Yeah, I expect we'll destroy. Weren't able to wipe him out, unfortunately. I would have preferred to do it that way, but wasn't a possibility. You know, we have this to deal with as well, so that's going to have to get done. And we could also set up some outposts if we wanted to. But I'm thinking of going for that civic here soon. The problem is that we're using so much money upgrading units, guys. But I'm thinking about going for that civic so that we can start using money for all this here. Because we really need to start getting territories attached. That's a lot of stars we could be getting for the territories being attached. So we just really need to focus on getting more stars and making sure he doesn't get any more stars. So we just got to keep on pushing into his territory and taking over as much as possible. I guess we could try and destroy the cities, and then you're not getting as much for occupation. Maybe we should destroy this one and then just build an outpost there. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. I know it's 75 population, but we could just take this one over instead. So we're going to ransack this next and destroy the city, and then you wouldn't be losing as many points per turn, but you still got to ransack some districts. So maybe you have this guy ransack a district instead? I don't know. We got to do something, though, to get him to stay in the war. So we need to start ransacking districts. Maybe we might have to ransack one of these harbors. Maybe that one right there, since it won't be attached anyways. Yeah, clearly got to do something here to get him to stay in the war. But hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.